And Flory Models Daily Show. Here we are on the 21st of September 2016, and no real vlog today. To be honest, I was out this morning, got back just before 11 o'clock, and I've been editing. Lots of editing today. We've edited up two parts of the actual Chieftain build, which obviously one part is up today, which you really should have got yesterday. Again, apologies for that. And I've done a review, which you'll see in a minute, about the TIE Fighter. So, big thing though, doing this particular one, it was like, right, okay, could have put down last night, yep, no problem, did the armour. I thought, oh right, okay, gloss coat, or not really a gloss coat, just want to put on something quick. And because I was in a bit of a hurry, I grabbed this. Okay, so this is the new pledge. When we say new, this is the US one. It cost me 12 quid to get it from the US over here. I bought it on Amazon. It says 2 times more shiny. And as a lot of you know, we've had it here for months. Literally 4 months I've had it, 5 months even now. But anyway, it was definitely at the beginning of the summer I bought it in. Haven't touched it. And I thought, oh quick, so we just whipped it off, put it in the colour cup, sprayed it down, sprayed beautiful. And in fact, it went on really nice. Very, very nice. So I got a little bit carried away. And then next thing you know, I actually glossed the back end. To be honest, I've only done from here back because I was holding it. I thought, oh, I wonder. So I actually grabbed some of this and I just sprayed this liberally, no real care or anything. We did the underside and down the back end here on the Dolphin. And actually it worked really, really well. And this is the thing though, it's like, have I forgotten how good normal clear, and when we say clear, we're on about future, as in it's, you know, opaqueness, it's not the milky type, this is the see-through one, how good it really is. And it worked an absolute treat. So I got a bit carried away with it yesterday afternoon. I started spraying it around on various little things and just to test, clear parts, everything else. And I have to say, I like this stuff. This is different again. And we're going to go through this thing, and what I'm going to do is next week I'm going to set aside a day and I'm going to review it properly. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of feedback. I know you guys in the US, you've got this, it's nothing new to you, but obviously here in the UK we haven't had a totally see-through, transparent, clear product for a couple of years now. We've got some milky rubbish, but this works really well. It says 2 times more shiny versus water, you know, so I don't know if your version's actually changed. Let me know if you've had a new version of it, then shoot me up, let me know you've got a new version of it. But this is absolutely really, really good. So we sprayed it down here. Long distance, high air pressure to get more of a satin finish, and actually it's got what I need to actually start weathering the Chieftain and going through the motions of that. But I then lowered the air pressure, got really nice and close, and we put down a very nice cover right down here, and you can probably see a slight difference. I hope you can see just here back, and we just put in a nice gentle coat, put it right the way over, and to be honest, grab the old hairdryer, cool setting, slow speed, just over it, stop runs building everything else, and it went down an absolute treat. And all of a sudden I was like, this stuff's really nice. And I've almost gone back now to the thing of like just needing something you can grab, squirt. It's got a funny top on it, don't get me wrong, it's like a spike, it's like a shower head, and you squirt it, it sort of goes in every direction, so you do have to be a bit careful with that. But I just wanted to give you a quick feedback on that because say it's something a little bit different for me, and it works really well. Smells nice, it covers beautifully, and I was just really surprised how I got a nice satin finish that I was after just off of this, and I got a beautiful gloss finish off of that. And to me it feels better than the traditional clear that was transparent. The milky ones have never been quite as good, if we're honest. They do the job, but they're not quite as good. But that stuff, I have to say, highly recommend it. As I say, give me a couple of days next week and I'll do a special and I'll get all the clears that I've got, which I've got about 5 different types here now. Plus we're going to go up against this one and I'll show you just how good this stuff is. But as I said, I'm not trying to teach anybody anything, so if you're in the US, you'll love this stuff and you've probably got it anyway. But here in the UK, we don't. Anyway, the Chieftain Part 4 is up on the site with you right now. To be honest, it's been up since this afternoon. You can go off and get, and it's going to get you basically to, we're just about to start on the camo work. We put the black down and that is where it's going to end there. The thing about the tracks, to be honest, I got carried away. I think I've told you guys about it during the vlogs and all the other bits we've done, the live stuff, but I forgot to tell the video. So what I've done is I've had to reshoot this bit here for using the tracks, talking about how we've weathered it with technically the wrong type of burnishing fluid and all the rest of it. I have got some proper stuff and it'll be here tomorrow, burnishing fluid, and I'm going to then re-edit that bit of the video and I'll show you about that bit as a standalone as well, about burnishing and various things, comparing it to what I think has turned out really well. It's got a nice metal look, certainly not as shiny as it was back in the day, but there we go. But they are on there now. The next part, which I've just finished editing now, talks about all the camo work, how we did the camo, masking up, some of the problems we got involved with, some of the things that are quite easy to deal with, and everything else like that. So that will be up with you on Monday. Also up today is this guy. So it's the TIE Interceptor. Let's face it, it's Bandai, it's brilliant, go and buy one. And it goes along very nicely again with the TIE Fighter, Darth Vader's advanced TIE Fighter, and now we've got the TIE Interceptor. Came out a couple of weeks ago, and I just had to grab one, and it's that good. I'm going to grab a couple more, because again, they are absolutely stunning. And to be honest, the parts count is pretty quick. I reckon you can knock this thing up in half an hour. The only good thing about it, lessons learned from this kit, is remember how we said we didn't like how they done the TIE Advance and they've molded the black and the grey in one, because it made it really difficult to repaint it, whereas with the TIE Fighter it's separate. Well, actually they have, I think, listened to that a little bit, and they've gone back and done it separate. So the solar arrays are separate, so you sandwich it together, which is a nice easy one, and put the edges on as you do with the TIE Fighter. It's just the TIE Advance, I think they messed up on that one. I think they're trying to make it easy. It is easy, it's just from our point of view it makes work, if that makes sense. So anyway, that is up on the site with you right now. Tomorrow I'm going to be reviewing a kit which, let's face it, it should have been around, and it hasn't been around for a long time. We've built it here at Flory Models. I'm not going to give it away, but they go for silly money on eBay, and it's just been re-released. So I thought it would be appropriate time to actually get that one up for you. So that'll be up with you tomorrow. I'm looking at them over there. I've got two of them. One of them we're going to give away as a prize next month, okay? So we'll be doing it like that. So there we go. That's it for today. Tomorrow I'm going to actually, well, get that one edited and up with you for the review, and that'll free me up to work on this guy, and then hopefully we're going to be able to get the dry brushing done on it, the washing onto it, and start working on the streaking effects and the various little bits. We've still got that detail to the gun barrel and all the bits and pieces like that, but really get this one, if it's not done, it's going to be extremely close and something I can finish off over the weekend. Don't forget, Saturday, please join us Saturday morning live. Me and Steve will be on where we'll be finishing off the Dolphins. That's hopefully something I've got to do tomorrow as well. I might do it tomorrow night. Is I'm going to actually decal that one up to a certain way so I can finish off decaling with you guys live on the show. We can then put a gloss coat over it, and as that's drying, add all the final parts to it, which will draw that one to a conclusion as well. And then hopefully I'll have everything finished by Monday next week, so we can start on some great new kits and everything else like that. So there we go. Sorry about no vlogging today, but to be honest, only editing. It's pretty boring and all the rest of it. But normal service will resume tomorrow, where we'll talk about working on this guy and how we got on with the weathering of it. So there we go. Happy modelling, guys. Take care, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.